Michael Geoghegan, who is a political analyst, and he's joining us today from British Columbia. Always good to have you on today, Michael. We appreciate it. We are expecting to hear from Justin Trudeau in about 20 minutes or so. We'll see exactly when. Sometimes these things get a little held up. But the importance of costing out a platform. Do you think voters care or not? Walk us through what you're going to be watching for.
Well, I think obviously voters are concerned about the fact that, we've run another $14 billion deficit. So in terms of these promises that are being made by various political leaders, at the end of the day, whose taxes are going to go up? Where are you going to cut spending in other areas in order to pay for this? So it's at the back of voters' minds, but certainly there's other issues that are front and center, like around things like making ends meet, climate change, etc. So it's going to be a combination of all those things as people go into the ballot box.
Let me ask you about the announcement of the NDP in Surrey about gang violence. Your read on what that might do for the party in British Columbia.
Well, certainly gang violence has been a very serious issue for quite a number of years in British Columbia. And one of the things that maybe hasn't gotten a lot of attention that the Liberals have talked about, further gun restrictions, allowing cities to do handgun bans. But, the real issue here is gang violence. And unfortunately, gang members are not going to their local gunsmith to purchase their weapons. They're getting them illegally from across the border. So the problem is that if we're cracking down on legal gun owners, that's not doing anything to hurt gang members and the gun violence associated with that. So certainly spending money in terms of youth programs and other things that the NDP has proposed, that's one way of getting at the root of the problem rather than the symbology of the problem.
What do you make of the Green Party doing better? I mean, obviously they're coming off the heels of the massive climate protests, but this party has had its share of stumbles and challenges in this election campaign, Michael, some of it self-inflicted.
Yeah, certainly. The Greens also have the problem in that their support is widely distributed. So, you could be running, third or fourth, but if that vote is evenly distributed across the country, you don't elect anyone. You need those local concentrated areas of support to actually elect MPs under our first past the post system. So obviously they're hoping that they can inspire some of these young people that came out for the climate strike to actually go to the ballot box and mark green on the ballot. If the young people stay home, though, it's not going to be a very happy election night for the Greens. And of course, they're looking to how close the race is for first place between the Conservatives and the Liberals. And just like the NDP, they're hoping that at the end of the day, they're holding the balance of power in the House of Commons.
Great to have you with us, Michael, as always. Thank you for this.
Thank you.